So would you agree that the expansion of consciousness at times requires destruction, that it requires death, it requires chaos, it requires confusion at times, and all of those things are the things that bring about change? Because in that instance, Eshu and the devil are exactly the same. They are
Absolutely.
exactly the same in that they both bring about confusion at times. They bring about chaos. They bring about destruction. They bring about death, but all for the purpose of bringing about fortitude, bringing about strength and character, good character, those types of things. And in that sense, Satan and Eshu are exactly the same. They are exactly the same. So these are some of the conversations that Fa Foray and myself have had when we came to the conclusion, like, wait, maybe Eshu and Satan are the same. Maybe they do serve the same purpose, just in different cosmologies. Because in the Bible, the devil is definitely a minor character, definitely a minor character, because it's not in
Mhm.
there. He's not in there a lot. He's
And
definitely not in there a lot.
Right, right. The mystique of the devil is outside of the Bible is way bigger than the depiction. And we talk about Eshu being the author of confusion. That is a title that I've heard given to the devil as well. And when you see Eshu being incarnated on earth in the Odu of Warren Sobe, and you actually look throughout the Odus of the Leg of a Warren. It talks about it, A, being a very spiritual Odu. And then two, a Warren is always associated with change.
transformation.
And it's not exactly, and it's not minor changes. A Warren is associated with foundational shifts and changes. So when a Warren comes down, spirit ain't telling you to change your hair color. You know what I'm saying? Spirit ain't telling you you might want to go to the barbershop on a more frequent basis. No, it's talking about foundational shifts and changes. A Warren also talks about all your choices, which Eshu is associated with giving us choice and introducing choice. All of our choices, the micro and the macro, is what's going to create the foundation. That's why they say Warren is an unstable Odu,
Yeah.
because it's always shifting, it's always changing. And it tells you when you see Warren come down, it tells you that you have to be flexible, you have to be adaptable, and you also have to be optimistic and willing to change, or you're going to invite that negativity. And if we look at things from a more esoteric standpoint, then we will see the beauty that the devil and Eshu brings to our lives.
Mhm.
I say spirituality is the most beautiful thing, brothers, when you can understand
Mhm.
I say.
it. Understand the stories, the myths, the symbolism. God speaks through signs and symbols, and it is the oldest language there is. And I don't care when you get out of that, you know, nobody can confuse you when you know signs and symbols.
Mm-hmm.
SU is SU, the devil wants you to be able to recognize the signs and symbols when it comes time to change.
Mhm.
SU and the devil show up when you haven't recognized the signs.
Mhm.
Mm.
Because you still sitting there. They done told you, hey, a storm is coming. You ain't bought no water. You don't have no generator. You don't have no plans. So yeah, we know it comes through all y'all, but SU has been so with that old duo Warren, and the other part about that old dude is like, oh, Warren is like, here I come, ready or not. Ain't I'm not trying to wait and see if well, let me get some stuff together. No. And see, that's what SU and the devil do. And when it's like when he show up, all you can say is damn,
Mhm.
ready. You
Right.
know, the beautiful thing about that is it brings about change. And it is the SU is the archway to
Mm.
be able to go and transition to something new, man. To be able to, he is the key. He is the key man. He's the trained man to take
Mhm.
to take you to that other dimension, to that other plane, to that other state. Or if you just need to get across town, he the man. And, you know,
Absolutely.
and if hey, Satan is the man too. What he told Eve, look here, girl, go and eat that fruit. You gonna you you gonna know some stuff. You gonna know some stuff that God know. And what is
Yeah.
that to me? To me, when I look at that story, the devil was at a metaphysical perspective saying, "Eat the fruit, so that it can expand the God, trigger and initiate the God in you."
Mhm.
And we dealing with the conscious and the subconscious mind.